That's enough! This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. The case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
It wasn't me! I swear it wasn't me!
The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from that poisoned cup of coffee.
No, you're wrong! I know what I saw! I saw... I saw someone else there! A man! He's the real killer! Why won't anyone believe me? Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps up this case, wouldn't you, Mr. Wright?
This court finds the defendant guilty. This court is adjourned. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure we just speed ran through a loss. A game over right there. Anyway, I guess we can do an intro right here. What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Last time, we finally managed to finish Case 2, and to bring it close to that convoluted mess of a trial. In this episode, we're starting Case 3, and the only thing I know is that apparently Maya was in some sort of server outfit from the Case Select screen. I have no idea what that intro was supposed to be about. I just assumed Maya was there on the stand. So that's why I went with a somewhat Maya-like voice. We'll see if that's accurate.
The start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world.
I bet it does, Maya.
So, I decided that our resolution should be... Savari! Take on the world! What do you think?
Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake.
Never! You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game.
Hey, pal! Detective Gumshoe.
Happy New Year, Detective!
Likewise. Now listen up, right? I wanna...
Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation.
Yeah, me too. Alright, pal! You've got some explaining to do!
Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective?
A what? Well, here, I have this. I mean, it's really not much, but,
Yay, thanks!
Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat!
Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you?
No. I mean, yes. I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose?
Guess I'm busted. How'd you like my first practical joke of the year?
Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine?
Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that.
The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday.
What the heck is this?
It's a report, pal, about you.
Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case.
Well, don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month?
Which makes it old news, you mean?
But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility.
No way! You don't mean a phony Nick?
This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one, too. Interesting. This was not where I thought this case was going. I thought that the intro was more of a foreshadowing sort of thing, which is kind of unlike what the sort of prelude aspects are. But no! Apparently that was definitely a fake Phoenix on trial, or at the very least defending, against Pain. Well, this is certainly an interesting start. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal?
What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case.
My fault?
How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of.
Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves. But I didn't do anything wrong. At least not that I can remember. You better make this right, pal. Now. And that means taking the case back to court. Got it?
Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto.
I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not gonna be easy to get it overturned.
I guess that New Year's resolution is gonna have to wait until next year.
So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? Oh, Gumshoe's being surprisingly helpful. Like, he doesn't need to have his arm twisted in order to do that. It's very kind of him. I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of guy would do that? Okay. I mean, that is something interesting. Like, what exactly is the prospect of a case in Phoenix Wright with appeals? For trying to appeal a case? Because that's honestly something that I've never considered. I've always kind of thought that it was just kind of set in stone. Like, whatever the verdict is, that's what it is. And there's no way to overturn that. But I guess there must be some appeal process. Otherwise, this case wouldn't make any sense. Well, I mean, there's not really much to do with Maya here. So we've got criminal affairs and the detention center. I guess we can go to the detention center. This is so nerve-wracking waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. The kind of talk could ruin me. Oh my God. It's Maggie. It's freaking Maggie. God, I took a Maya impression because Maya's always involved in a case. How is Maggie also basically a repeat client? Okay. How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am! I am totally and utterly let down! Aren't you? Don't pretend you don't know me, it's me! Maggie! Remember? Maggie Byrde? Maggie Byrde? Oh! Maggie Byrde. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a... Oh, sure, very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes? You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life's been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Right's here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. You know what? Gumshoe helping us makes a lot of sense because I think he liked Maggie. So that makes a hell of a lot of sense why he's been so forthright. Because he wants to help her. So how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. Huh, I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Byrde, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. I hear Mr. Armstrong and I immediately think of Senator Armstrong. It's the memes, Raiden! It's the memes! This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Très Bien. Très Bien? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then... I'm noticing one of them has a distinct spiky-haired figure. I think I already see where this is going. One of the men slipped some poison in the victim's cup. The victim took just 1 sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all! I've never even seen the guy before! Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? Of course! A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? You tell me, Mr. Right? Guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. Dude with spiky hair. So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know. But nobody, not one person, would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense! My granny could have done a better job! Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then...
They found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket.
Well, yeah, you passed out, so that seems like a real easy way to plant something.
What? A small bottle of poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slit the poison in my pocket when I was unconscious.
And no one else saw this other guy.
No, sir. That's what everyone said. But I don't see how they could have missed him.
Okay, so who is this other guy?
I was the one who took the coffee to the two men.
Oh? And what was your impression of them?
Well, when I first saw them, I kinda thought they might be in the music industry.
In music? How come?
Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir.
An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all?
It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something? They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess.
So it was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc?
Maybe it was MC Screwdriver.
Get serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that?
What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... And what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man. Well built like the victim, really.
Okay, so that really does not tell us anything. Anything at all. What do we have? Just the magazine clipping, which is just saying that we screwed up big time. And no one really here beyond the usual suspects. Okay, well, we've had to talk to Maggie, so let's head to Criminal Affairs and try to talk to Gumshoe. Why are there two of them? Why are there two blue badgers? And why is one of them purple?
It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick?
Looks like Gumshoe isn't around.
He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work.
No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case.
Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh?
After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure the killer is the right label. So we go back to Maggie? I guess. Do we just show her the clipping? Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this.
Hey, this article's about my case!
Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me?
Yes, sir! It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits.
Me?
Yes, you, Mr. Wright.
Ugh.
Hey, Maggie, was my evil double... I am here too. Why did you say her name backwards? Was my evil double I am here too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Aww. It would have been so cool. Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said.
Okay, I get the picture, but you've met me in person before.
So how come you didn't realize the guy wasn't the real me? I guess looking back now, it was a little strange.
Only a little?
Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and
so the guy was nothing like me then.
But he had your spiky hair and blue suit.
Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me?
How about everyone else in the courtroom? Like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces, but it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial?
Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial.
Mr. Wright?
Hmm?
Do you think we'll win next time? Sir? My life's been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building.
How in the hell are you alive today from that?
I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive, because Maggie Byrde always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck.
I'm pretty sure that was when we got you acquitted last time. What? Oh, dear lord, it's just Phoenix's name backwards. I just saw that and went, Maya, what the hell are you saying?
Jin Eop is really gonna pay for this.
What are you staring at me like that for?
But Maya's right.
Not about the name. The name is stupid. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out.
We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get Jin Ehop for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tribulations is.
Oh, right. The restaurant where the murder took place.
Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. All right, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food.
All right. I guess we're heading on over to Tribulations. Dear lord, this place looks gaudy as hell.
Wow. Look at this place.
Look?
More like smell. Oh, what is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here?
And again, girls like that kind of thing, right?
Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to seat us. Maybe there's no one here.
Oh, don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone here?
I don't believe it.
There really isn't anyone here.
Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want.
Yeah, I suppose we can. Cool! Let's commit theft! I find it interesting that despite the fact that it's about a year, or not a year, technically it is a year because it'd be the previous year, but a month old and there's still police tape here? Also, hold on a sec. Alright, I was getting a little bit of drift on my controller. It usually happens whenever I first start up my Switch. This must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess so, with all this police tape all around it. And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya?
Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know?
And why can't I picture you doing just that? Okay. Can we look at the... Surprisingly, no. Oh, hello. Why is there a newspaper here?
It's a rack full of fashion magazines. And they're all in French.
Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya?
Yeah, I guess I could.
I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. Huh? There's something stuffed in behind the rack.
Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this! Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000? Maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber's supposed to be. This paper. It's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning. What? Also MC Bomber. So that is the name of the DJ then. That was murdered? It seems like. A paper from the day of the murder. This has gotta be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. Can we learn more about it? We can. Not really. We can just look over it. I mean, there's one that says 500,000. A picture of a bomb, which I guess goes with MC Bomber. And for some reason, Mask to Mask. Don't know why Mask to Mask is there. But yeah, 100,000's crossed out, but so is 500,000. So that's kind of weird. Okay, is there anything else that is over here? Still can't examine that. Found that sports paper. Everything I can about it. I mean, we already looked at it. There wasn't really anything else to look at. It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. Probably says open or closed. Must be one or the other, but I don't know which, since I don't know Jacques about French. Good one, Phoenix. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all of these personally. Let's see. A bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and, oh look, fine bone china cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Oh, come on, Maya. This is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. I don't know what the heck potpourri is. Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Okay, is there anything else? The window? Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really? Cool! I love snow! Let me see! Huh? Oh, it's not white. It's not even snowing. Gotcha. It's only kidding, Maya. Nick! There are lies that are okay to tell and lies that definitely aren't. All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. That you should have known because you walked here. Dear God, Maya. You walked here. You knew there wasn't snow. This table's set nicely. Just needs a customer. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower. I don't think. Duh! Even I could have told you that. Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dagnabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. I'm a doctor, not an escalator. This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or left. Interesting. Is there anything else that we can examine? I mean, I'm not seeing anything. What about over here? Anything else? No, nothing else that I can really examine. Well, alright then. I guess we can present this to Maggie, though, since we know the name of the victim. Oh, sports paper! Let's see. Did Gootson Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggie, that paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gootson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid.
How do you know about heavyweight boxing?
Oh no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations. Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir! MC Bomber! That was the name that was written on the CD.
Just as I thought.
I guess it was an MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Korean, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme.
I mean, heck, I use that for the outro of these videos. Okay, Maya.
So if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right. So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick?
Does that mean I can go back and there'll be someone here? Oh yeah! Just like that. Cool. Like it when I can easily call things. Oh dear. Do I want to delve in the I really don't want to delve in the stereotypes. Because I can't do a French accent to save my life. So it's either flamboyant or very terrible French. Screw it, we'll just go with really terrible French. Ooh la la. It's just gonna come off as Waluigi! Oh, I'm gonna hate doing this. Because I don't want to delve into stereotypes, but yeah. Didn't mean to press that button.
Ooh la la, bonjour! Welcome to La Tribulations. Oh, hello?
What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Oh dear, oh god! Maybe I should delve into stereotypes, cause I think the game was really delving into that.
Bienvenue! Welcome to my petite restaurant. Huh? B Avenue? Oh, non, my petite tulip. Huh, me? Look at the face. Like the kitchen rejected by its own mother. You are fatigued, non? Alors, you need this. An aromatic bath oil melange of La Neroni and La Rose. My personal recommendation. You think I need what? Oui, just add a couple of drops of the mixture and rub to the bath water and voila! It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastique. Really? And for la monsieur.
Me?
Look at the face. Like la puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, non? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot. And maybe an hint of... Oui. I will add la peppermint and la celery sage for a fragrance exceptional. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur.
My beauty?
Hello! If you wish to be seated, I will bring you the special menu of the day.
Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers.
Ma bien sûr! I know this already, monsieur. You are Le Phoenix Wright, non?
Yes. You know me?
Ma, oui! I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious Jin Hyop.
Looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already.
I wonder what sort of impression Zin Eop's been leaving on people, don't you?
Can you just say the fake Phoenix? Because that is a really dumb name.
Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong, enchanted.
Oh dear lord. It's like, I have a choice of doing a stereotype or bad French, and I think I went with both, and I think both is, as much as I hate to say it, I think both is appropriate for this, dear lord.
So what does très bien mean? I know très, that means 3, right? No, très bien is français. In English, you would say, very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. L'atmosphere est très bien, and la cuisine is très bien.
If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? I don't know, Phoenix. There was a murder case here.
My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la haute cuisine.
I thought everyone liked hot cuisine.
Since I have lost Maggie, I do not have enough fans.
So you're running this place on your own now?
Oui, for the moment, no one has answered my advertisement.
Oh, poor moi.
Please don't eyeball me while you say that.
I am le chef. I am the manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist.
A roaming what?
A practitioner of the aromatherapy. The art of soothing the soul with the delicate floral aromas.
Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. So, what happened? So, could you tell me what you know about the incident?
Bien? Makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened.
Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing.
So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was in here for coffee suddenly became ill.
Because of the poison in his coffee.
That is the truth as I know it.
It was Maggie who took his drink to him.
I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair.
He was dead?
Mon Dieu, oh oui, he was dead! Maggie had passed out also.
And this man who died, was he alone?
Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but...
I see.
La police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table, they asked. But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing.
Old man? What old man? Yeah, what old man? So who's this old man that you mentioned?
At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here. What? Wait, what, someone else saw it? Oui, as usual, he came alone at that day. At the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at the victim's table.
But Maggie swears there were 2 people.
Mademoiselle, the lawyer, he could not prove this, non?
About the lawyer. That was me, I suppose?
Bien sûr!
Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me.
Don't kid yourself, Nick.
Huh, now who's the one making stuff up? Okay, well, not really anything else. What happened to my Magatama? That's weird. Are we not having any Cyclops in this case? It was here earlier.
I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn.
But your defense in court that day was a little, how do you say, lacking, perhaps. Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You are very cool, though. Oui, so handsome.
Wow, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been.
Every time you opened your mouth, the whole courthouse stirred.
Oh man, that is something I don't want to imagine. What about the sports paper? We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here.
One of my customers must have left it behind.
Do you have any idea which customer it was?
The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, I save for my kitchen.
Cool. Nothing.
Did the fake me have an attorney badge? Please, monsieur, there's no need to show me that. You are Mon Phoenix Wright, the worst defense attorney in town.
I think I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong impression of me. The last time we met, did I show you this badge?
Oui, you flash it to everyone in the restaurant.
Looks like Zien Eop is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are.
Phrasing, Maya! Dear Lord, phrasing!
Nothing there. Does he know anything about Maggie?
Maggie was a policewoman once, n'est-ce pas?
Yes, but she had to quit for, reasons beyond her control.
Oui, she was the suspect in the murder investigation, no?
Oh, you'd know about that.
That is why I gave her la perfume for la happiness.
Happiness perfume?
Oui, blended from bergamot like I have given to you before.
But she's been arrested again. And found guilty this time.
This is true. And that aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong.
Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work!
I'm not surprised she was the prime suspect. After something like that took place before my very eyes.
Something like what? What's this guy talking about?
Does this mean Maggie did have a motive?
Gotta ask this guy for some more info. Stat. Yeah, why would Maggie have a motive? When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen?
Oh, oui, I suppose you could say so.
So what happened?
None, it was nothing.
Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy, but she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive.
Oui, it is true.
If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know! Oh, goodness. My Magatama was gone, and there's 3 of them! Oh, God. Okay. 3 Cyclops, and somehow the game took away my Magatama. Cyclops?
No way, what are we going to do, Nick?
We'll just have to What the? What's wrong? The Magatama! It's gone! Okay, so I was wondering about that. It's like, is that a glitch or is that supposed to happen? No, it's definitely supposed to happen. Okay, cool. Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. What? But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong, could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting, was anyone else sitting there?
That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves.
Huh? Him?
The old man spends all of his time dans la park.
Oh, a park. What park's that?
Behind the restaurant. It's called Vitamin Square.
I'm feeling like I'm going less French and more German. And I don't mean to.
Thank you! General my dear. Let's go check out this vitamin square right now, Nick.
Okay, I guess we can do one more thing? Sure. Okay, well, I can see why it's called Vitamin Square.
So this is Vitamin Square.
Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you!
Hey, Nick? That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about?
That grouchy-looking grandpa?
He's throwing seeds out to the pigeons.
My, he's not throwing seeds for them, he's throwing seeds at them. Why is this case just nothing but stereotypes? Classic Japanese carpenter now. Cool. Cool, more stereotypes. This is just stereotypes the case. My grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. Oh dear, I was hoping I would get away from that. We end on a bit more of a positive note. Nope! Game said, yeah, you're not done with that. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes. I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, huh, pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at them. That's gotta hurt. Go on! Eat these! I mean, at the very least, like, I cannot do angry old Japanese man, so old is just all I've got. Is it just... Okay, no, it is actually slightly different. Excuse me, sir, can I ask you about Maggie Byrde? I don't know any Maggie Byrde.
Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribulations.
Ha! It's a disgrace, I tell you, another disgrace!
A disgrace?
It is a young girl revealing herself like that.
Revealing? What do you mean, her uniform?
The youth of today, I don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you. Not a 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan like honor and modesty?
What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing.
You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace.
Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts.
Okay. Do you have anything to say about Tribulations?
Do you go to Tribulations a lot?
A miserable excuse for a restaurant? That garbage they serve in there's not food. Where's the sushi? Tempura, the rice?
Tribulations a French restaurant, sir.
Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks! I want Japanese food! In Japanifornia! And what about those shameless girls?
You mean the waitresses?
You can see all the way up to there. There. Yes, the waitresses! They're practically naked! It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it?
Listen, it's not my restaurant.
Gah! A miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place miserable!
Certainly knows the place. Must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going?
The same reason people hate watch YouTube videos.
Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why do you keep going there?
Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Take that!
He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a psych lock or two.
Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh?
Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. You'd better find it or else.
If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I am going to be in a world of pain. I don't know. I feel like you're in a world of pain whenever you talk to any other women. Job listings? Ooh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings.
You disgusting rogue picking up something someone else threw away!
Throw away? What, did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job?
That's none of your business!
Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then.
I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back!
Too bad. Now, do you want it so bad? I don't want to give it up. Okay, well, he has job listings of last month, too, because it has 12 there.
Hey! That's mine!
Okay. Can we look at it? No, we can't. Okay, well, here. Let's see. Examine. The Magatama's gotta be around here somewhere, shouldn't it? Because I can't see the Magatama with, or like the Cyclops with the old man. Magazine rack is examinable again. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Oh, this is new. Yeah, it looks stunning in one of those Parisian frocks, huh? We found that sports magazine behind this magazine rack earlier. I better try to find out everything I can. That doesn't help me at all. Okay. And there's nothing to examine either. Okay. Can't really do anything with Maggie. And there's nothing here in criminal affairs. So we're kind of stuck. Okay. Well, at the very least, I think this is probably a good time to call it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. We'll head back to Vitamin Square and we can probably examine the nearby surroundings. Maybe we can find the Magatama somewhere in there. But, oh boy. I had a lot of good things to say about Case 2, and I'm already very questionable about Case 3. It is nice to see Maggie again, but, Anyway, we'll go ahead and see what we can figure out and see if we can't try to find the Magatama. Because goodness knows we're gonna need to if we're gonna break those Cyclops. So until next time, everyone, take care.